friends, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. So today we're doing a vegan fashion related video. I'm going to be reviewing an Angela Roi bag for you because I actually mentioned that I purchased this bag a few months ago, and I recently got a DM from one of you asking if I can review it for you, which of course I'll be happy to do that. I actually did notice that there are not too many reviews of it online, and I do think it's a very fun bag from their collection, so of course I wanted to do it. This is the Cher Micro. Here she is in all her glory. So today we're going to be talking about her key features, my experience with her, how much stuff can you fit in one of these, because of course she's on the smaller end, and then also I'm going to compare her to the other Cher bags in the Angela Roi collection, because there are actually three of them. There is the Cher Tote, Cher Mini, and the Cher Micro. So I'm going to talk about them, what's the difference, and I'll mention which one is my favorite, because I definitely have kind of a top favorite, middle favorite, and the third one is still a favorite but is the least favorite. So we'll talk about that as well. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started with the key features that Angela Roi mentions on the website as well. I'm gonna walk you through them. Angela Roi is a luxury vegan handbag from New York. They are a wonderful brand in my opinion. They themselves state that they are no sacrifice fashion brand, and I agree with that because they use only vegan materials. They really try to be as ethical as possible and as eco-friendly as possible. So I really do enjoy that. Another thing that I really enjoy about Angela Roi bags is that, first of all, they're really well made. They will last you a long time. There is certainly a high attention to details in the manufacturing process, and I also really enjoy that they are timeless. They do have a very simple design that I feel like will be something that you can wear for years and years, so it's very timeless, which again is something that really helps when you're trying to be more minimalist with your closet or just really invest in those pieces that you can wear for years. And then also I do think because they are quite simple, it's really easy to style them. And yeah, I just absolutely love this brand. Definitely my favorite. Since I first purchased an Angela Roi bag, I haven't looked back. I only purchase bags from them now because they're just wonderful. Incredible quality, they stand for good things, and I think they're the best on the market from what I've tried so far, so I absolutely love them. But yeah, let's go ahead and talk about Cher Micro specifically. Okay, so I just pulled out the Angela Roi website, and I'm gonna talk about all the style details that I mentioned and kind of walk you through them. So the first thing that I mentioned is that it's luxurious pebble texture designer micro tote. So this is of course the material that Angela Roi is kind of have decided on. In the beginning they did have more untextured bags, but now this is kind of a look that I go for, and I do think that it's both really beautiful but also very resilient. I do think when you have a pebble texture, it's way better because you will not see as many scratches, and it also does feel just sturdier and more resistant. So I absolutely love this texture. Let me show you her up close. I think it looks really beautiful and it looks very realistic, but at the same time, like I said, I do think it really helps with those scratches just to make sure that you can wear her for years. I've personally had this bag for a while now, and she actually has no scratches whatsoever. The Cher Tote that I bought years ago, that one does have a scratch, but it's not super visible because of a texture, so I'm going to show you that in a second as well. Okay, so next up it mentions that it has the silver tone gunmetal hardware. So this is something that's different in the Cher Micro compared to the Cher Mini or Cher Tote. I think it's a very beautiful color and also very easy to style. I actually prefer it over the gold, even though the gold that Angela Roi has is beautiful as well. I do prefer this gunmetal color, and I wish more bags from the collection had it. I'm gonna show you the clasps of the Cher Micro and the Cher Mini so you can see the difference. So the one on top is the Cher Mini, so you see that it's this gold color, and then the bottom one is a gunmetal one. So like I said, I do like the gold that Angela Roi does. I do think it's nice and polished. It's not too golden or too glossy or anything like that. I do think it's a beautiful gold, but I do prefer the gunmetal overall because I think it's easier to style. You can wear it with any type of jewelry, so I personally prefer that. So that's one of the aspects that's new in this tote, and one of the aspects that I really love. I think it goes really well with any type of wardrobe that you have. So next up, it talks about all the compartments. So it says that it has a center zip compartment and top magnetic closure button. This is something that all Cher bags have and share. So as you can see here, this is the magnetic closure that I mentioned on top, and then when you look inside, we have a zip compartment in here. So you basically have a compartment here, a compartment on this side, and then in the middle you have a zipper pouch. So definitely helps keep everything nice and organized in there. So I definitely really enjoy that aspect of it because I think it's really well thought. It also has studs on the bottom, so once you put it somewhere on the floor or on the table, you don't have to worry about this material getting scratched, and I do think those studs work really well on all the Cher totes. And then another thing is that it has this top handles. Compared to the Cher tote, these ones you cannot put on your shoulder unless you have really skinny arms and not wearing a lot of clothing, but I don't think it generally is supposed to be put on the shoulder, so you can just hold it like this. And then you also have a strap, of course, and this is adjustable. I'll insert a picture of how it looks on the body with a strap. And then also because it does have this clasp that you can remove, so you can remove a strap altogether and just hold it by its handles, or you can purchase a separate strap that Angela Roi sells that is a gunmetal chain strap. So this is how it looks like with a gunmetal chain strap, which I also really enjoy. I think it makes the bag a little bit more versatile, and with this strap it is really quite comfortable too because the strap is wide enough. And then the last two things to mention about the design itself is the fact that it has the red signet. I personally really like them. I know not everybody does, but I think it really adds to that whole brand aspect of a more luxurious company, so I really do enjoy that. And then the inside of this bag specifically is canvas material, so definitely nice and sturdy and easy to clean. Some of Angela Roi bags do have vegan suede on the inside, but this one does not. Okay, the next thing I wanted to talk about is obviously the size, since this is the micro bag. So this is actually 8 by 6 and by 425 in depth, and I do think it's a wonderful sized bag. I think it will be not something that I will choose to wear to work, for example, but just out in town or on a date, or if you're going out to eat, anything like that. I do think this is a great companion because you can absolutely include your wallet in your phone, your glasses, but you also have a little bit more room to do more. So if you want to include a makeup bag, you absolutely have room to do that, which I think is wonderful because I do have a bag from Angela Roi that's even smaller, and that one you can basically just put a lip balm in the phone and call it a day. So this one is definitely more roomier. So let me show you what I can fit inside. So the bag is empty right now. I'm gonna go ahead and put a makeup bag in there. I'm gonna put some cash in the zip pocket, and let's do the phone, and let's do some glasses. I don't have my pouch here for it, but here you go. This is everything that I put, and it fits everything comfortably. You can close the closure and it doesn't look overstuffed or anything like that. So I do think it's really quite roomy for the size. And just to show you what I have in my makeup bag here so you can see what kind of size it has inside, I have a compact powder. This is from Cloven Hollow. This is a foundation that I use on most days. I have 2 lip products, a lip gloss, and my favorite tinted lip balm by Honest Beauty. I also have a concealer by Kosas and makeup brush to apply the foundation. So definitely quite a few products in here. I could put more if I wanted to put, for example, a lipstick or a blush or highlight to touch up during the day. I still could do it and comfortably put it in this bag. So I absolutely love the size of this bag. It's definitely one of my favorite bags that they've done, since I have tried quite a few of the smaller ones that they have, because I think it fits a lot of product very comfortably. And compared to their Eloise satchel, I'll insert a picture of it, I do think it's easier to access your things in it. And then compared to the Grace crossbody, where all 3 of these are crossbody bags from Angela Roi. The Grace crossbody, because it's only one pocket, things can kind of get lost or messy in there because it's only one pocket where everything is in it. So you really do have to try to put things in pouches or something like that. I think with this guy, because you do have a separation and you do have an additional pocket, I really think it helps to not only keep things organized, organized, but also you do have the room to put quite a lot of things in there. So yeah, I'm really happy with the size of it. I think it's a great companion and you can really get a good use out of it and use it for different things in your life. So absolutely love that. If we're talking about comparing it to the Cher bags in Angela Roi, I think the Cher Mini, here she is. I have her in pink, and like I said, I do have a review of this bag already, so I'll leave that video down below. This one is really roomy. It is such a perfect size for every day because you can absolutely carry a lot in there, but she's also not too heavy. She looks very classy, and I absolutely love her for that. When it comes to the Cher Tote, here she is. This is the original tote. I think this is a great companion when you need a bag that will fit a lot, because you can fit almost a human in there. There is a lot of room, but the only downside with the Cher Tote is that she is quite heavy. So if you're gonna be carrying her around and going around doing things around town, you will probably get tired. So I absolutely love her for work or for business meetings where I will get out of a car, go to the place where I'm going, and I need to bring a lot of things with me, because you can absolutely do that. But if I'm going somewhere where it's going to involve a lot of walking, she will not be my first choice because she is quite heavy. So that's just something to mention. If I wanted to rate them from my favorite to least favorite, even though I like them all, the Cher Mini will be my favorite because I think she is a perfect size. You can fit quite a bit in here, but she's also small enough where you can pair her with all sorts of outfits and she looks really classy and beautiful. And the second favorite is the Cher Micro because she's so adorable, so cute, can still fit a lot in here. I think she's very versatile, and I just think she's one of the best bags that I've ever owned. So absolutely love both of them. And then with the Cher Tote, she's my third favorite. I still love her. I'm not gonna sell her or anything like that, but because of that element that she's just a little bit heavy, I don't get as much use out of her. So she's more a very specific type of day bag when I need to bring a lot of things, but I know I'll not be doing a lot of walking. Out of the three Cher bags that Angela Roi have, I think my top recommendation would be the Cher Mini, just because she is a bit bigger, and I really think this is a perfect everyday bag. So this is something that you can put really quite a lot of things in here, but she's not heavy and she really fits comfortably a lot. You can put a book, you can put a makeup bag, you can put a hand cream, sanitizer. So even though she's still a compact bag, she still fits a lot. So I think anytime you need to go out in town where you have more things on you, she will be your best bet. So if I would choose just one bag out of the three, I would choose the Cher Mini because she really is a top choice for me on so many days. And then when it comes to the Cher Tote, would I recommend buying it? Yes, but only if it fits a very specific criteria that you need. I think it's a beautiful bag. I think it looks gorgeous and it's very classy. I think it fits a lot of things. So if you need a work bag and you need to put a lot in there, you really can. But at the same time, it will only work if you're somebody who will not walk a lot with it, because if you're walking around town, maybe you live in a city where you walk a lot, you will start feeling that on your shoulders. So it's not a great bag for that. But if you are looking for something that's beautiful and classy and it's very roomy, I think you will enjoy Cher Tote as well. So these are my thoughts and my experience with a Cher micro bag from Angela Roi. I guess I'll give you some of my final thoughts. Would I recommend buying her? Absolutely. I think you'll be really happy. I just think she is that perfect size where you can take her to so many activities. Anything you do around town, anything you do where you need to have a bag that will store your phone and your wallet, but you also need some more storage to put maybe a makeup product, hand sanitizer, a mask, anything like that. This bag will fit all of that, so that's why I absolutely love her. But yeah, I absolutely recommend purchasing it. And generally, if you're looking into vegan bags, I don't think anyone does them better than Angela Roi, so they're my absolute favorite. They recently came out with a home collection. I think they're just trying to use up scraps to not get any material go to waste, which is of course a wonderful idea. And they released coasters, and I picked up 4 of them, and they're gorgeous. If you've been looking at the website and you're not sure if you should pick up the coasters, absolutely pick them out. They're so beautiful, and again, they just look really classy, and I've been using them for around a week now, and there is no wear or damage or anything like that with them. So I think it's a great idea that they come out with these coasters, and I actually hope they kind of start spreading out a little bit more. Maybe do shoes one day, that'll be great as well. So those are my thoughts. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really hope you enjoyed watching and that this video was helpful. If you have any questions that I didn't cover, or maybe you have a very specific question, go ahead and ask me in the comment section down below. You guys know I love chit-chatting with you down there, so go ahead and ask. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye!